Could a single firmware update on your hardware wallet erase your entire crypto portfolio? It's a question that strikes fear into the heart of every digital asset owner, and one that's particularly relevant when we talk about devices like the ELLIPAL. In the world of cryptocurrencies, security is paramount, and the thought of an accidental or even intentional data wipe is enough to make anyone sweat. So, let's dive deep into the very real concern. Will an ELLIPAL update, or any other scenario, wipe all your data? First, let's understand how hardware wallets like the ELLIPAL are designed. They are built with a primary goal: to keep your private keys isolated from the internet. This air-gapped security is what makes them so robust against online threats. When you initialize your ELLIPAL, you're generating a seed phrase, typically 12 or 24 words, which is the true key to your funds. The device itself stores an encrypted version of your private keys derived from this seed. It's crucial to remember that your cryptocurrencies aren't on the ELLIPAL in the same way files are on a USB drive. Instead, your assets reside on the respective blockchains, and your ELLIPAL merely holds the keys that allow you to access and manage them. Now, regarding firmware updates. The ELLIPAL, like any sophisticated electronic device, requires periodic updates to enhance security, introduce new features, and fix bugs. These updates are designed to modify the operating system of the device, not to tamper with or erase your critical private key information. Think of it like updating the software on your smartphone. When you update iOS or Android, you don't lose your photos, contacts, or apps, unless something goes drastically wrong, which is rare and usually recoverable. Similarly, a well-designed hardware wallet update process prioritizes the integrity of your stored keys. ELLIPAL, specifically, employs a secure update mechanism. You download the firmware onto an SD card, insert it into the device, and initiate the update process directly on the ELLIPAL. This air-gapped update method further reduces the risk of malicious injection during the update. The core principle here is that the update is compartmentalized from the secure element that holds your private keys. However, it's vital to address potential user errors or extremely rare malfunctions. What if an update is interrupted? What if the SD card is corrupted? In such highly unlikely scenarios, while the device might become temporarily unusable or display errors, it's still highly improbable that your private keys would be irretrievably lost from the device itself. The failsafe, the ultimate recovery mechanism, is always your seed phrase. This brings us to the golden rule of hardware wallet security: your seed phrase is your lifeline. As long as you have your seed phrase securely backed up offline, ideally etched into metal or written on specialized paper in multiple, secure locations, you can always recover your funds. Even if your ELLIPAL is lost, stolen, or somehow completely destroyed, you can input your seed phrase into a new compatible hardware wallet, or even certain software wallets, though this is less secure, and regain access to all your assets. The ELLIPAL wiping its data would be a temporary inconvenience, not a permanent loss, provided you have your seed phrase. The only way your data, meaning your access to funds, would be wiped in a truly catastrophic and unrecoverable way, is if you lose your seed phrase and your ELLIPAL becomes permanently inaccessible or corrupted without a backup. This emphasizes the critical importance of proper seed phrase management. So, to directly answer the question, a firmware update on your ELLIPAL is designed not to wipe your data. The security architecture of hardware wallets ensures that your private keys are robustly protected during updates. The only true wipe of your access would be through the loss of your seed phrase, which is entirely within your control. Therefore, rest easy knowing that while technology can have hiccups, your diligently backed up seed phrase is the ultimate safeguard against data loss. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.